I realize I can't just leave you on a cliffhanger like that, so we are moving into power notes, which will help explain what we just talked about. So flip to page 35, and here we go. Power is how fast energy is converted into other types of energy, or how fast work is done. So power is, you have more power if work is done faster, less power if work is done slower. So again, the less time it takes to convert the energy, the larger the power rating. So a shorter amount of time, bigger the power. The more work that is done in an object, the more power is used. So you do a lot of work, it's a lot of power. And the less time you take to do the work, the more power is used. So if you do it really fast, there is more power used. You should flip now to the green page of our note packet right here where it says power. And on there you should put this equation. So right there, second one in from the left, you should put your equation for power. W is work, P is power, and little t is time. So power is work divided by time. Either one is a valid way to write it. I honestly prefer the slash, but you could do the line with the two dots or the slash for divided by, doesn't matter. And not work, but power. The units for power is watts, which is W, which is kind of confusing, but that's what it is. So again, work has the units of joules, power has the units of watts. So first example problem, finding power. You did 500 joules of work in 10 seconds. How much power did you use? So power is unknown. Our work, it said was 500 joules, and our time was 10 seconds. So power is work divided by time. We just discussed that. And so again, we are on page 35, no longer on that green sheet. So our work, again, we figured out was 500 joules. So 500 joules, all divided by, and our time, which in this case was 10 seconds. So 500 divided by 10 is 50, and our units for power is watts. So our answer, our power for this problem is 50 watts. If we combine work and power, so most problems will give you information that will help you find both work and power. So you find work using the information in the word problem, and then you find power using your answer from work and more information from the word problem. So we'll go through a couple of those problems, which will help you understand more what we mean. So this one here, we have a problem of both work and power. And for example, we have a 200 Newton box. It was pushed 10 meters in 50 seconds. We want to figure out how much work was done, and then once we know that, we want to figure out how much power was used. So again, we want to figure out work, so we don't know it. So we're just going to put work is a question mark. Our force is measured in newtons, so we know it's 200 newtons. And I already had our distance in there. Distance is 10 meters. So then our work is force times distance. So if we do our force, which is 200 newtons, times our distance, which is 10 meters, we get 2,000 joules as our work. So again, you should plug this in your calculator, make sure that this actually is the correct answer, make sure you're able to get the correct answer when you do the assessments. You'll have to do that. So then we want to figure out how much power was used. So again, power, we're solving for work. We just figured out it was 200 joules. And our time, this is where that word problem still comes in handy, is because you have to figure out from the word problem how much time it took. And in this case, it was 50 seconds. So that is our time. And again, the equation you just wrote down for power is work divided by time. So our work is 2,000 joules divided by our time, which is 50 seconds. So plug that in your calculator. It should be 400, but I'm just going to double check. 2,000 divided by 50 is 40, not 400. So the answer is 40, and the units for power are watts. So again, that's why you plug it in your calculator, because sometimes Mrs. Smith messes up. But 40 should be the correct answer. 40 watts is the power used in this case. We will work through a second example to get a little more comfortable with this. So in this example, a 24 Newton weight was lifted 4 meters in 10 seconds. Again, we want to figure out how much work was done and then how much power was used. So our work is a question mark. Our force is always newtons, so the only one that has newtons is 24. And our distance always in meters, which happens to be 4. So 4 meters is our distance. Then work is force times distance. So our force, again, is 24 newtons times our distance of 4 meters. So if we plug those in, 24 times 4, we have 96. And if you remember, the units for work are joules. So in this case, we have 96 joules was how much work we did. And we can just transfer that number right over here to figure out how much power was used. Again, we don't know power, so that's why it's a question mark. Work, we just calculated, that's why I brought it over. And time is always in that word problem. So time is 10 seconds in this case. So our power is work divided by time. And so we have 96 joules divided by 10 seconds. So move the decimal place over 1, we get 9.6 watts. So our power in this case was 9.6 watts. So these are our example problems. That's all for the notes. Please now find your assessment in Schoology so that you can go ahead and practice this.